In the Developing Brain seminars, I go through three core concepts. The first is functional neurology. So how do we stimulate the brain? How do we help it develop in a child without drugs or surgery? What pathways do we activate when we use manual therapy, we do exercises, sensory, vestibular, visual, auditory? How does that all get to the brain, and then what parts of the brain are we changing? Alongside that, we look at primitive reflexes, how to test them, and different exercises that we can use that are either very low-level passive, that child has no role in, they're just receiving, going up to things that are quite cognitively demanding. They're having to do movement patterns whilst doing additional cognitive activities. This way you get a range of exercises depending on the ability of the child that you're working with. And combining that with the functional neurology, we can then think, well, this part of the brain needs to develop to inhibit this reflex, so what other things can I do at the same time to speed that process up to help the brain develop? And then the third concept is of hemisphericity, or the idea that one side of the brain may not develop at the same speed as the other. So we can then look at ways of identifying this, and of course then treating it, different interventions that are going to bias stimulation up to one side of the brain so that that child can begin to get their brain more balanced, and this should improve their symptoms and development. There's more information on the links and the website below. If you have any questions, then please email me.